This week on the Breakup Breakdown, we talked about attachment style theory. And this is the thing that comes up, I feel like, every other week because it is such an easy way to explain away somebody's behavior. And it's probably going to be one of the first things that a therapist brings up with you in your childhood history, if you're talking about why you do things in a relationship. And this week on my podcast, which is on Bert's network, the Pioneer Network, the Breakup Breakdown, we talked about how some guy cheated on his girl, which is a tale as old as time, but it's because he had a certain attachment style. And your attachment style has everything to do with how you had a relationship with your caregiver. So if you had a caregiver that was really flighty, you may have an avoidant attachment style. If you had a caregiver that was really good and did everything right and were a gentle parent, then you may have a secure attachment style and you're perfect and you don't need to change anything about your life. But there are so
psychology is psychology-ing.
The psychology is psychology-ing. So I thought it would be really fun to get super therapized today. And while I can't tell you what happened in your childhood to make you the way that you are.
Oh, yeah, you can. You know us pretty well.
Right now, I can possibly help you work backwards by figuring out what your attachment style is with a Tiger Beat style quiz I'm calling What Happened in Your Childhood That Effed You Up Today?
Oh, I could do this for 4 hours.
Today we are playing for the coveted secure attachment style, meaning you have no problems with relationships whatsoever, but you probably most likely either have an anxious attachment style, an avoidant attachment style, or a fearful avoidant attachment style. Combo meal, which is...
Can I supersize it, please?
Yes, I would like to add some fries to that. So fearful avoidant is also called disorganized attachment style, which is a mix of anxious and avoidant traits. Basically, like you crave love, but you also fear rejection. If you have an avoidant attachment style, you really value independence. You may struggle with emotional closeness. And if you have an attachment style that's more anxious, you may be a stage 5 clinger. So here are the questions that we're going to start with. I have 5 questions that are going to determine what is wrong with you.
Well, just after hearing your descriptions, I know which one I think I am. So it's going to be interesting to hear which one the quiz thinks I am.
Based on what you just said, I've got at least 2 of them.
I have all of them.
Oh, you got like a poo-poo platter.
Yeah.
I have a charcuterie board of attachment style issues. So question number 1, put yourself in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Your partner hasn't replied to your text for hours. What is going through your head? Is it option A? They're probably just busy. No big deal. Is it option B? Are they mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Is it option C? Whatever. I need my space too. Or is it option D? I want to text them again, but I feel like I shouldn't.
I'm my gut says A.
A as well.
You guys are liars.
Seriously, yeah. I would just,
Well, picture yourself not in the relationships that you're in. Actually, picture yourself in the relationship that you got in before your current partners. Because I do think...
That's completely different.
I do feel like that influences, because I feel like you're going to have a more secure attachment style when you're in a secure relationship. And you guys are in love, which is really annoying. So don't think about texting your partner now. Think about texting your partner from 10 years ago.
Okay, so I kind of checked out after I knew I was going to be A there. So what were the options again?
All right, so again, this is like the first year I dated Bart.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Going back 20 years.
I'm going to have to shorten this quiz for y'all.
No, we got it.
Okay, A, they probably are just busy, no big deal. B, are they mad at me? Did I do something wrong? C, whatever, I need my space too. D, I want to text them again, but I also feel like I shouldn't.
B.
B? Okay, we got 2 Bs. Question 2, how do you feel about expressing your needs in a relationship? A, I'm comfortable sharing and expect my partner to do the same. B, I worry that I'll sound needy, but I'll still do it. C, I don't like to rely on others too much. Or D, I want to express my needs, but I fear rejection.
Now A, then C.
D.
Okay, so we have 2 Bs, a C, and a D. Question 3, your partner wants to have a serious talk about the future. How do you feel? A, that sounds great. I like open discussions. B, what if they don't want the same things as me? C, do we have to? Feels like pressure. D, I'm interested, but I'm also afraid of getting hurt.
C.
A now, D then.
D then, okay. Question 4, when a relationship ends, what's your usual reaction? A, I feel sad, but I know I'll heal in time. B, I struggle to move on and keep thinking about what went wrong. C, I detach quickly and move on. D, I feel torn. I want closeness, but I also push people away.
B.
I got a combo there, C and D.
Okay. All right, question 5. This is the final one. How do you handle conflict in relationships? A, I try to listen and find a solution together. We get it. It's A now. B, I get really anxious and fear my partner will leave me. C, I shut down and I withdraw to avoid arguments. And D, I go back and forth between pushing them away and clinging to them.
C.
A now, B and C before.
Okay. I feel like you guys had the most amount of C's. I feel like you had C for most of them except for a couple.
I had 2 B's, 2 C's, and a D.
Okay. So you had a combination of B's and C's, which makes me think that you are fearful avoidant because that is anxious and avoidant. So you fear attachment, but you also need to avoid conflict. And you had more C's. I feel like. So you're avoidant. So Bert, you value your independence and you might feel uncomfortable with too much emotional closeness, often keeping people at arm's length.
Yeah, I think.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I think so.
And Kristen, you have fearful avoidant, which means you desire connection, but you also fear getting hurt, leading to mixed signals in relationships.
Facts.
So that means you still have to go to therapy, huh?
Yeah.
But if you want to hear some real world examples of how those can really F up your relationships, you can head to the Breakup Breakdown wherever you get your podcasts because it's on the Pioneer Network.
The Bert Show.